Welcome to this video. This video is about data mining and this overview. Myself Priyadarshan, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, we are going to see about the whole overview regarding what data mining, what it going to be does, what all the tools we needed to achieve the mining sets, and what all the training sets we are using, and all other things. The first slide consists of contents. What are all the contents in this video we are going to see? That is, first one is introduction, just a review about that is a just review or overview about what is data mining. In that second slide we are having what is data mining and what kind of a data is being extracted. The third one is what are all the functionalities we have or it included in mining process. The next one is how the data mining systems are classified by using different types of tuples, different types of training data sets, and all those things. The last slides we have that by using this data mining, what are all the problems we are facing and how the problems are going to be sorted out. The first one, the introduction slide. This slide consists of normally we are having vast amount of data in databases consist of, it may be named as a data warehouse or data repository, any kind of a name, but each and everything has a large huge amount of data consist of, should be secure data, non-secure data. These are all the split ups, but in this process we are going to extract specific amount of data or specific set of data which is required by the client. That's client is just nothing but users who are all using that particular db, particular data sets, what are all the training inputs given by the clients. Example, if I'm having the patient record, in that patient record I'm having huge number of diseases, huge number of patients, depending on their age, depending on their sex, or depending on their medical record, each and everything, that is various kind of categories are inside this patient database. In this particularly, if a patient has a cancer, I am going to retrieve the patient who are all having cancer below the age of 35. What are all the possibilities the man or woman can achieve cancer in the age or below the age of 35? What all be the training sets? What all the possibilities of attributes which attain? That attainment should reply on that disease positive cases, so that in that more number of diseases, first I have to mine the data of cancer patients. This kind of a particular specific task of being extracted is known as mining process. The next, this is an overview which concludes what all the databases we can choose or we are using. Example, obviously the database is a relational database, then only it can be one database should compensate with the other database because of transferring and exchanging the data. Same like object oriented databases, data warehouse is a place where we can store more amount of data, have more amount of information. The transactional databases we all know in the database management system how the functions are functioning based on the transaction model, transaction figures, and transaction list outs. They're all combined together. The next one is the transactional database also consists of two kind of data sets or data structures. The first one is structured data, the second one is semi-structured data. These are all data are stored in the repository that is called as through the net, that is called as World Wide Web. And also in addition we can also use the additional databases such name is known as spatial databases which can store the geographical informations data about GIS. The next we are having what kind of functionality data mining uses. In this we are going to represent or we are going to present a type of different kind of a patterns to be discovered during the mining task. Normally we can say it as mining task can be classified into two types. The first one is descriptive, the second one is predictive. That is, this is classification is normally known as a modeling, descriptive modeling or predictive modeling. The further slides I will display what is predictive, what is descriptive. it is nothing but simple. Descriptive mining task normally defines what are all the basic features of data. Example, if a patient have a data basic features means patient normally consists of name, address, what kind of a disease they have, what kind of a blood pressure, what kind of a heart rate and hemoglobin level, what are the nerve systems, what are brain system, heart rate. These are all the basic common texture should be extracted. That kind of a extraction is called as descriptive, or this kind of a, called as predictive mining task. This can be act as an inference between the current information to develop new data sets based on the old sets. This is the sample flow diagram. Normally we can say it as classification diagram, because in that prediction we have a three more steps, that is classification, prediction and time series analysis. In this descriptive model we have to use some kind of a association rule, clustering algorithms and summarization of data. Normally clusterings means we can use k means, k means. Association rules we can use a priori algorithm. This kind of algorithm you can use. On this classification, predictive modeling, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, this kind of a classification also we can use. Then next, on the whole, if we are using any kind of a process, in this we have at least we have to face any kind of issues, that is a problem. In this, what is a problem occurs while during the classification, our regression process is very tough to analysis at the end of the process, because predictive analysis can maybe varies the time to time. This is a dynamic data sets. Each and every time the patient's data can be modified, so that regression process is more efficient and also it is more tough task to complete. This is the one main problem. This is not as a problem, this is our uh, extra effort to solve that particular process. The next one is cluster analysis. Cluster analysis is the vast process because each and every cluster should satisfy all the conditions, then only we can attain or then only we can extract that particular mining data. Each data have a different kind of a pattern, but choosing of pattern is the first basic task to achieve the last process. Last is the outer layer analysis. Outer layer analysis is the nothing but we have to make a flow chart or else a cluster reflection point error to make that particular data into that current data set line. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you can get some more ideas regarding data mining, what data mining does, what all the classification we can use, what kind of a tools we can include to extract particular data, algorithms and clusters algorithms. Example, and the last thing, note it down. We can use Vika tool as an efficient tool to mine the data sets, and also we can use rapid miner. Rapid miner is also one of the most widest open source tool which is used for data mining. Thank you so much for watching this video.